If you're a man and you're not doing this one thing every single day, you're setting yourself up for pain, weakness, and looking older than you actually are. This daily routine will change everything: your energy, your posture, even how you feel waking up. And here's the controversial part: it has nothing to do with lifting heavy weights. Real quick, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what I'm about to share goes against a lot of mainstream fitness advice, and you need to hear this. Here's what nobody tells you. The biggest threat to your health as a man isn't lack of muscle or cardio. It's something way more fundamental that affects everything else. And I'm going to show you a simple daily routine that addresses this. By the end of this video, one of these movements is going to feel uncomfortable, and that's exactly how you'll know you need it most.
Here's the reality most men face. You might be training hard, eating right, doing everything you're supposed to do, but you wake up stiff every morning. Your lower back aches, your shoulders are tight. You blame it on getting older, but that's not the real problem. Modern life is destroying your body. Sitting in cars, hunched over phones, stuck at desks, your hip flexors get tight, your glutes shut off, your thoracic spine becomes immobile. You can bench press 300 pounds, but you can't touch your toes or sit in a deep squat. That's not strength, that's dysfunction wrapped in muscle. The truth is, you're missing the most fundamental thing: basic human movement patterns that you're supposed to do every single day. And without these, everything else you do in the gym is building on a broken foundation. So here's the daily routine that fixes all of this. 3 movements, 10 minutes, every single morning. And movement number 3, most men can't even do it properly at first. Movement number 1, the deep squat hold, but not the way you think. Here's what you do. Stand with feet slightly wider than shoulder width, toes out about 15 degrees. Squat down as deep as you possibly can. I'm talking butt to heels. Your goal is to get into that bottom position where kids naturally play. Heels stay flat on the ground. Now here's the key. You're going to hold this position for 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 full minutes. Your hips will scream at first. Your ankles might not let you go that deep yet. That's the point. This position is natural for humans, but we've lost it. While you're down there, you can gently rock side to side, use your elbows to push your knees out and create space in your hips. Breathe deeply. This isn't just a stretch. You're teaching your body how to move again. But here's what nobody realizes about this movement. It's not just your hips. When you sit in a deep squat, you're decompressing your spine, activating your core, improving ankle mobility, and sending a signal to your nervous system that you're capable of this fundamental human position. Now here's where things get interesting, because this one directly impacts your posture, breathing, and energy levels throughout the day. Movement number 2, the thoracic bridge, and this is a game changer for posture and shoulder health. Get on your hands and knees, place your elbows on the ground where your hands were, clasp your hands together in front of you. Now sit your hips back toward your heels while keeping your elbows planted. Let your chest drop down toward the ground. Your head stays neutral between your arms. Hold this for 90 seconds. You should feel a deep stretch through your lats, shoulders, and most importantly, your thoracic spine. That's your upper back. This is the area that gets locked up from sitting and looking at screens all day. Here's why this matters. When your thoracic spine can't extend and rotate properly, your shoulders compensate. That's why so many men have shoulder pain, even though nothing is actually wrong with their shoulders. The problem is their upper back is frozen. But wait, there's more to this. Your thoracic mobility directly affects your breathing. When your upper back is stiff, you can't take full, deep breaths. Shallow breathing means less oxygen, which means lower energy and higher stress hormones. This one stretch literally helps you breathe better and feel calmer. Do this for 90 seconds, come out of it slowly, and repeat one more time. By the second round, you should be able to drop your chest lower. Quick pause. If this is already clicking for you, hit that like button right now, because movement 3 is the controversial one. Movement number 3, and I warned you about this one, most men's egos get destroyed when they try this because it exposes the biggest weakness modern men have. Movement number 3, single leg balance with hip airplane rotations. Yeah, it sounds complicated, but it's simple and it reveals everything. Stand on your right leg. Lift your left leg off the ground, knee bent at 90 degrees. Now here's the challenge. Just balance there for 30 seconds without wobbling. Can you do it? Most men over 35 cannot balance on one leg for 30 seconds with their eyes open. That's a massive red flag for fall risk and overall functional ability. But we're not stopping there. Once you can balance, you're going to slowly rotate your left hip. Swing your knee out to the side, then across your body. Keep your standing legs stable. Do this rotation slowly for 45 seconds on each leg. This might feel wobbly and awkward at first. Good. That awkwardness is weakness being exposed. This movement tests your ankle stability, knee control, hip strength, and core engagement all at once. Here's the controversial part I mentioned. This single leg balance work is more important for your long-term health than your bench press or squat numbers. Balance and stability prevent injuries. They keep you independent as you age. They're the difference between confidently moving through life and being afraid of falling. Here's the reality. You can be incredibly strong but completely unstable. Men who can deadlift massive weight but can't balance on one leg for 20 seconds are setting themselves up for injury. Step off a curb wrong, turn awkwardly, reach for something. Without single leg stability, these everyday movements become dangerous. Don't let strength mask instability. Now here's what happens when you do all three of these every single morning and why the order matters. So here's what this 10-minute routine does. The deep squat opens your hips and resets your lower body. The thoracic bridge mobilizes your upper back and shoulders, fixing your posture. The single leg work builds the stability and balance that prevents injury. But here's what most people don't expect. Your energy levels completely change. You wake up stiff like everyone else, but after these three movements, your body feels ready to move. Lower back pain often disappears within 3 weeks. Shoulder mobility improves dramatically. And here's the thing, you're not just preventing problems, you're actively reversing the damage that modern life does to your body every single day. You're maintaining the movement capacity that separates men who stay active into their 70s from men who can't get off the floor in their 50s. 10 minutes every morning. That's it. Deep squat for 3 minutes, thoracic bridge for 3 minutes total, single leg balance work for 4 minutes combined. Do this before coffee, before checking your phone, before anything else. One more thing. If you can only do one of these three, do the deep squat hold. Everything stems from hip mobility. Fix your hips and everything else starts falling into place. This works for men in their 20s and men in their 60s. Hip mobility is the foundation of everything. There you have it, the daily routine every man should do. Deep squat holds, thoracic bridges, and single leg balance work. 10 minutes that can add decades of quality movement to your life. Now here's what I need you to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment telling me which of these 3 movements you struggle with most. Be honest, can you balance on one leg for 30 seconds? Try it right now and let me know. Share this with every man in your life who complains about back pain or feeling stiff. And check out my video on the 3 exercises men over 40 must do. It's up in the corner and builds perfectly on this foundation. 10 minutes every morning for a lifetime of better movement. That's the deal. Start tomorrow, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.